Hello, Capricorn. Welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the second half of March. I've meditated upon the cards and I've pre-shuffled. Let's go ahead and get into it. During meditation, Spirit showed me someone reading a book. The book was open and I can only see the person holding up the book that was wearing a tie, and the tie reminded me of Hogwarts. So it reminded me very much of Harry Potter, where you may be a magician trying to learn something, trying to enhance something, trying to grow something, trying to create something. Whatever that looks like, it just feels like that's the energy. You're the magician, you're trying to create something, but I also feel like you're learning along the way. I don't know what that is, what it is you're learning, what it is you're doing. I want that one. They want that one, and they want that one. Okay. King of Swords in reverse showed up during pre-shuffle. Okay. We have the Six of Cups, the Hermit in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, and the Hangman in reverse. You know, I love the fact that there is this sense of peace that is within you, even though it feels like there is a lot of, I wouldn't say turmoil, but there's some rocky energy around you. Let's just put it that way. Whether this is people or a situation, or situations or peoples, it can be plural. But I feel like there's a beautiful sense of peace within you where you're like, I'm going to figure it out anyway, so I'm not really worried about it. Like, I'm not comfortable with it. I don't really like it, but I will make do and I will figure it out, is what I'm getting with this Six of Cups. It's almost like you're having a conversation with yourself. You're like, all right, well, where do I go from here? And then it's almost like your conscious and subconscious, or your higher self and yourself are having this conversation. And that's how you figure out how to maneuver whatever this is, because I'm not really liking any of this. But I specifically with the Hermit in reverse, I feel like you constantly check in with yourself. I like this Hermit in reverse. I like that you're constantly checking in with yourself and you're going, okay, where am I? How do I feel about this? How do I move forward? I love that you're constantly checking in. I'm also seeing the 99s. So 99 may be a number that you see frequently. Something that is difficult, it feels like others don't see the difficultness that you go through. It's like you make something difficult seem easy, and people are like, well, how do you make it go? And you're like, listen, I am tired. I am this, but I choose to keep my peace. I choose to go about my days, my ways in a more peaceful manner. Not that I don't go through hard times, not that I'm not going through hard times now, but I'm choosing to go through things in a dignified way, is really the words that are coming to me. But it's not like you're not going through crap, because you are. It feels like this has been an uphill battle, but it feels like you have learned the ways to handle your thoughts, your ideas, the way you speak to yourself. You know, it just feels like you've managed it. You've learned how to manage this. You know, with the Queen of Wands, I feel like this is you. And it feels like there is an inner glowing about yourself that maybe perhaps other people may feel like, maybe they feel like you're standoffish, right? But really you're warm and you're only accepting a certain energy around you. Otherwise, you give them the hand and go, no, no, I'm not dealing with that. So you may be coming off cold, but really, this is just like a self preservation sort of an energy. Yeah. You don't, I feel like you pause, right? I feel like when something happens, you pause. You don't react very quickly. Sometimes you do, but I feel like this is talking about in this particular situation, you have a reactive moment, but you don't really react. It was like, it's like an inner reaction, and you go, okay, hold on, let me pause for a moment, and then I'm going to take action. You don't sit in the hangman motion for a long period of time, right? Because you don't need to be enlightened. You are already enlightened. You just have to recheck in with yourself and you go, okay, now I know what to do. And then I feel like there are people around you that are kind of full of shit. I feel like these people, because I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is energy around you, whether they're people or just an entity or or a situation. Um, Things aren't necessarily going as smoothly as you would like them to. And I feel like it's gone from like bad to worse in a situation, but I just feel like you're going to come out on top. I don't know why. Can we have a clarifier here for the Page of Swords? I'd like to know what this is about. Well, actually, this is the situation. So, I want to clarify these two, the Page of Swords and King of Swords. Just feel like, no, they want me to just clarify the Page of Swords, and then I'll do the King of Swords. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize so much was coming out. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Death card. Remember I talked about in the imagery that they showed me, they showed me like the Hogwarts tie, the whatever house Harry Potter was in. I don't remember. But whatever house that is, it was because it was red and gold. Like this, actually, like red and gold. And you were reading a book. So it feels like whatever this was, you saw that it was kind of bad. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to take a step back. And you chose to reevaluate, like readjust. And even though it may not have placed you in the best position possible, you still chose, and it may have been incredibly uncomfortable as well with the Six of Cups in reverse, but you knew that it had to be done. You needed to sever this because it wasn't going well. And that made you feel much lighter. and it made you more aligned with what your needs and wants are. But I feel like that aggravated the situation, made you feel better, but it aggravated the situation. So the external factor got aggravated. Let's see what this is. Did something just flip? No. Okay. All right. The thing that got aggravated was something that somebody or something that you cared for, right? And it feels like you're tied in some sort of way, like there is a sense of balance here, but it wasn't necessarily equal at the same time. It's like you're equal, but you're at different levels of the game. Okay, so how do I, Spirit, give me an example here, please. Okay, let's say this is a friend, right? Let's say you work together, right? You work together at a company, and maybe you both tried out for the same position, right? And you guys knew you guys were going for the same position, but you were both comfortable with that, and said, whomever gets it, it's fine, right? However, there may have been deeper feelings that may not have been expressed. So you did whatever it is you had to do in order for you to move forward to get the position, right? Because the person said, yes, it was fine. So you did whatever it is you had to do because it was something that you want, something that aligned with you. Well, this person may, and again, this is just an example. I'm not saying this is what happened. The person may have gotten aggravated, more so than they maybe let on. And again, it's somebody that you care for. So I feel like this is a coworker, a friend, a family member, or something that you enjoy. Let's say this is a situation and maybe you had to learn more and you had to cut something out in regards to a situation, right? But sometimes when you redirect, sometimes it causes a lull and then it makes things worse, but then you move forward. Okay. So that could be it. But I feel like this is a person. I don't feel like it's really a situation, but take it how it resonates because we're all going to be going through different situations. But I feel like there's, although there is a similarity in energy, one person vibrates much higher in frequency than the other. One person is more, not necessarily secretive, but I feel like one person is more aligned with themselves and more of, okay, I need to protect the things that I enjoy. And the other person is more of blah, like everything just comes out, right? But I feel like you move away from this situation calmly. I don't feel like this is just you saying your piece. Again, we go back to peace, right? You saying, listen, I understand your situation. 666 may be a number that you see frequently, and don't take the number 666 to be bad, okay? They just may be numbers that you see, and that may resonate with you, and that's just things coming into balance and into alignment. So don't worry about that. It feels like you're moving in very, very smoothly and saying, listen, I've got to do what's best for me. I understand your situation. I hold nothing against you, but I got to do what's best for me. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. All right, advice here for Capricorn, please. Advice for Capricorn. Okay. No, they want the bottom. Okay. Yeah. The moment you cut ties with this, right? The moment you cut ties with this, you get the Sun and the Empress. I mean, exactly what we were talking about. You get that. You get that peace. You get that growth. You get that thing that you're wanting. Okay? Look, I didn't even say final message, and look what comes out. Space, may your heart and your scope expand. This is what we're talking about, right? Follow your heart, follow the thing that you truly desire, the thing that keeps you in that peaceful place. Stay in that peaceful place. Don't worry about anything else. Everything else is going to follow. And if that means that things fall off because they don't align with you anymore, then they don't align. But you're growing. You're expanding. You're flourishing in so many beautiful ways. And I feel like once you do this, your future is so bright, it's not even funny. I love this for you, Capricorn. Congratulations. Until we meet again, have a great one.